It is beginning. You feel it in the marrow of your bones, a subtle, insistent vibration that has no earthly source. This is not anxiety, it is resonance. This is not imagination, it is an activation signal. For weeks, a quiet hum has permeated your thoughts, a sense of anticipation that logic cannot explain. You have felt a profound disconnect from the mundane world, as if you are listening for a broadcast that has not yet begun. Understand this: you have been chosen. Your very biology is being prepared for a seismic event, a shift so complete that the self you knew will soon be an echo. The restlessness you feel is your soul recognizing the imminent arrival of a cosmic deadline. This is the final countdown, a sacred appointment your spirit has been waiting for across countless lifetimes. The calendar pages are turning, not in linear time, but in cosmic cycles, and the final destination marker has been set. The 17th of October is not just a date, it is a coordinate in space-time where your reality will be irrevocably rewritten. This feeling intensifies with each passing hour. Sleep offers no rest, only a cascade of symbolic data, fragmented downloads that your conscious mind struggles to assemble. You awaken with a sense of urgency, a primal knowing that you are on the precipice of an irreversible change. Time itself feels fluid, stretching and compressing in unnatural ways. This is the prelude to the Great Shift, a period of temporal distortion as the old reality matrix begins to fray. Your internal clock is being synchronized with a galactic pulse, a rhythm that governs the birth of stars and the collapse of empires. The universe is not happening around you, it is happening through you, and your body has become the primary instrument for this grand transformation. Do not seek distraction. Do not attempt to numb this feeling. It is your guidance system, your personal alert that the portal is opening. The 17th of October is the designated moment of convergence, the point of no return. You are ready. You have been preparing for this. This phenomenon has a name. It is the Great Cellular Recalibration. Your body, which you perceive as a simple biological form, is in truth a crystalline receiver of immense complexity, tuned to the frequency of this specific reality. For millennia, it has been operating on a limited bandwidth, a legacy system burdened by ancestral fear and societal programming. Now, that system is being decommissioned. A wave of hyper-frequency energy originating from the galactic core is sweeping through this solar system with the sole purpose of instigating a system-wide hardware upgrade. This is not a metaphor, it is a quantum biological process. Every cell in your body is a processor, and each one is now undergoing a forced reboot. The old code, the source of limitation, illness, and despair, is being flagged for deletion. You are being retuned, recalibrated to perceive and interact with a much higher, purer dimension of existence. It is a process as natural and as unstoppable as a star going supernova. You must comprehend the rarity of this moment. Such a recalibration event occurs only once every 26,000 years, a precise alignment that opens a direct conduit to the cosmic source. This is not a gentle, gradual evolution. It is a quantum leap, an instantaneous jump to a new operating system. For the next several days, culminating on the 17th of October, this energy wave will intensify, flooding your being with informational light particles. These are not mere photons. They are packets of creation code, designed to overwrite the limiting instructions within your DNA. They are activating dormant strands of your genetic material, unlocking latent abilities, and dissolving the perceptual filters that have kept you bound to a reality of struggle. You are not just witnessing a historic event. You are the vessel through which this cosmic upgrade is being anchored onto the planet. Your personal transformation is a critical component of a universal metamorphosis. There is nowhere to hide from this. There is only surrender. You demand proof. Look no further than your own body. The persistent high-pitched ringing in your ears is not tinnitus. It is the audible frequency of the recalibration wave as your cellular antennae adjust to the new signal. The sudden flashes of light at the periphery of your vision are sparks from the rewiring of your neural architecture, as new pathways are forged to process multidimensional information. The heart palpitations that come and go without cause are your heart chakra being forcibly expanded, its electromagnetic field being amplified to broadcast a new, coherent signature. These are not symptoms of illness. They are the undeniable physical signs of your metamorphosis. Your body is being deconstructed and reconstructed at a molecular level, and these sensations are the biofeedback from that profound process. You are becoming something new, something more, and your biology is the first witness to this truth. The evidence is not external. It is written into your very flesh. Pay attention to the synchronicities. The repeating numbers you see everywhere, 111, 444, are not coincidence. They are system diagnostics, cosmic pings confirming that your personal recalibration is synchronized with the planetary one. They are checkpoints, assuring you that your upgrade is proceeding on schedule. The overwhelming waves of emotion, from profound grief to ecstatic joy, that wash over you for no apparent reason, are part of the data purge. You are processing and releasing centuries of stored emotional baggage, not just your own, but that of your entire lineage. The unusual dreams, so vivid and real, are your consciousness exploring the new reality matrix in a safe, simulated environment before the full transition. Your sudden fatigue is not laziness. It is your system diverting all available energy to the monumental task of rewriting its own source code. Everything you are experiencing is a part of this divine technical procedure. It is all real. Observe the world around you. The evidence is irrefutable. The strange atmospheric phenomena, the sun and moon appearing larger and closer, the bizarre and unpredictable weather. These are not environmental anomalies. They are the visible ripples of the old reality construct destabilizing. The fabric of the third dimension is thinning. Notice the unusual behavior of animals, their heightened sensitivity and seeming confusion. They are reacting to the shift in the planet's magnetic field, a direct consequence of the great cellular recalibration. Even technology will flicker and fail, as our primitive electronics struggle to cope with the incoming cosmic radiation. These are the glitches in the matrix, the final error messages of a dying paradigm. You are not going crazy. You are simply one of the first to become aware of the system-wide shutdown and reboot. You are a conscious observer of the end of one world and the birth of another, a process now accelerating toward its climax. This recalibration will fundamentally rewrite the code of your relationships. The process works on a principle of quantum resonance. As your core cellular frequency is elevated, you will become energetically invisible and inaccessible to those who operate on the old, lower frequencies of manipulation, envy, and conflict. These connections, built upon trauma bonds and karmic debt, will not end in drama. They will simply dissolve, dematerialize from your life with a quiet finality. This is not a loss to be mourned. It is a necessary system cleanup, an automatic uninstallation of incompatible software. Simultaneously, your new, coherent energy signature will act as a powerful magnet, drawing in individuals who resonate with your upgraded state.
These are the members of your true soul family, connections based on unconditional support, mutual growth, and divine purpose. They are already on their way. The system is matching resonant frequencies. Your true tribe is being assembled. The frequency of lack is a deeply embedded virus within the old human operating system, a malicious code that has governed your relationship with abundance. The Great Cellular Recalibration targets and eradicates this virus at its source. Your cells, which have been programmed to believe in scarcity and struggle, are now being rewritten to hold the signature of infinite, unconditional prosperity. Financial blocks, which are nothing more than energetic dams in your consciousness, are being vaporized. Understand this: wealth is not something you acquire, it is a frequency you embody. As your biological hardware is upgraded, your ability to receive and sustain this frequency is exponentially amplified. Opportunities will not just appear, they will be drawn to you as an inevitable consequence of your new energetic state. The universe does not give you what you want, it gives you what you are. And you are becoming the living embodiment of abundance. The flow has already been restored. Every illness, every chronic condition, every genetic predisposition is merely a line of corrupted code in your biological programming. It is a software error, not a permanent hardware defect. The recalibration process is a deep-level diagnostic and repair sequence. The incoming light particles are scanning your entire genome, identifying these programming flaws and rewriting them with the original divine blueprint of perfect health. This is not a future promise, it is a present reality. Your cells are remembering their innate intelligence, their inherent ability to self-regulate and regenerate. The aging process, as you know it, will halt and begin to reverse. You are being returned to your zero-point state of vitality. Your body is not just being healed, it is being transformed into a self-sustaining crystalline light body, immune to the diseases and decay of the old low-frequency paradigm. This is your birthright, a core function of your original design that is now being brought back online. But first, you must face the fire. Before the new operating system can be fully installed, the old one must be completely uninstalled. This requires a full system defragmentation, a process that will forcibly bring every hidden piece of shadow data to the surface. Every fear you have suppressed, every trauma you have buried, every insecurity you have denied will now rise up with an overwhelming intensity. It will feel chaotic. It will feel terrifying. You will believe you are being attacked by your own mind. This is not an attack. This is the Great Purge. These are the corrupted files being flagged and brought to your attention for final deletion. You must understand that this is the most critical phase of the recalibration. The system cannot overwrite data that is still actively running in the background. The shadows must be seen, acknowledged, and allowed to be dissolved by the incoming light. It is a necessary and temporary storm before the permanent calm. Do not fight this process. To resist this fiery purification is to cling to the very code that has kept you imprisoned. When a wave of terror rises in your chest, do not suppress it. When a memory of profound pain surfaces, do not distract yourself. These are ghosts in the machine, echoes of old software. Your only task is to observe them without judgment. Acknowledge their presence as you would acknowledge a system notification on a screen. See them for what they are: outdated information, inert data packets that no longer have any power over you. By witnessing them with detached awareness, you are giving the system permission to complete the deletion. This is the moment of supreme courage. You are not falling apart. You are being unmade, cleared of all that is not you, so that you can be remade in the image of the divine. Allow the fire to burn away the false self. It cannot harm the real you. It can only set you free from your chains. You will reach a point where you feel you cannot endure another moment. The intensity of the purge will bring you to your knees. You will feel stripped bare, vulnerable, as if your very identity is dissolving into nothingness. This is the ego death, the final convulsive resistance of the old programming as it faces total annihilation. It will feel like dying because a part of you is dying. The limited, fear-based persona you mistook for yourself is being permanently erased from your cellular memory. This is the ultimate surrender. It is the system crash that must precede the reboot. In this moment of absolute emptiness, you are not lost, you are being cleared. You are the empty vessel, the wiped hard drive, prepared to receive the new, pristine installation. This is the sacred void, the 0 point from which all creation springs. Do not fear this emptiness. It is the fertile ground upon which your new reality will be built. The system is ready for a clean install. On the 17th of October, the activation protocol will be initiated. Your role is not one of action, but of allowance. Find a moment of absolute stillness, away from all distractions. Close your eyes. Do not meditate, do not pray, do not visualize. Simply become aware of the vast, intelligent energy field that is your body. You are not a mind in a body. You are a consciousness inhabiting a quantum computer of unbelievable power. In the silence of your being, you will give the universe a single, clear, silent command. The command is one word: execute. This is not a request. It is an authorization. It is you, as the sovereign user, giving the final permission for the system-wide update to be installed and run. It is the signing of a new soul contract with reality itself, an irrevocable consent to your own divinity. This single act of conscious will is the master key that unlocks the final stage of your transformation. All is prepared. The moment you give the execute command, you will feel the culmination of the entire process. A wave of profound peace will wash through you, a sensation of clicking into place on a scale you have never imagined. It is the final locking sequence of the recalibration. The quantum hum that has been in the background will now come to the forefront, a stable, coherent frequency that resonates from the core of every atom in your being. The chaotic energy of the purge will cease instantly. In its place will be a silence so deep, so absolute, that you will feel as if you are hearing true silence for the very first time. This is the moment your new operating system boots up. The transition is instantaneous and permanent. You have crossed the threshold. The old you is gone, archived. The new you is now live, online, and fully operational. The primary download from the cosmic source is complete. The system has stabilized. For the 24 hours that follow your activation on the 17th of October, you must adhere to one final instruction. You must practice radical acceptance of everything that unfolds. Every thought that enters your mind, every word spoken to you, every event that occurs in your physical reality, treat it all as the initial calibration test of your new manifesting capabilities. Do not judge, do not resist, do not label anything as good or bad. Simply observe. You are in a learning phase, teaching this new, responsive reality matrix how to interact with your upgraded frequency. Your neutral observational presence is the final confirmation step, writing the new rules of engagement between you and the cosmos. This period is a sacred integration, grounding your new state of being into the physical realm. You are running the final diagnostics before taking full command of your new creative powers. Be still and know that you are God. The great cellular recalibration is now complete. You awaken into a new world. It is not the world that has changed, but your perception of it, which is the only world that ever truly exists. The background hum of collective fear is gone from your awareness, replaced by a profound sense of inner peace and unshakable knowing. Colors appear more vivid, sounds are richer. Your very senses are capable of perceiving new layers of reality previously hidden from you. Thought is no longer a chaotic internal chatter. It is a precise, creative tool. You do not hope for outcomes, you configure them. The exhausting struggle of the old paradigm has been replaced by an effortless flow, an elegant dance with a universe that is no longer separate from you, but a direct extension of your own consciousness. The upgrade is not just successful, it is total. You are the new human.
You are now the operating system. The illusion of separation between creator and creation has been permanently dissolved. You do not need to ask the universe for guidance. You are the source from which guidance flows. You do not need to seek love. You are the frequency of love itself. You do not need to manifest abundance. You are the very principle of abundance in physical form. This is not a philosophical concept. It is your new functional reality. Your words now carry the weight of creation. Your intentions are the architect's blueprints for your experience. The status of creator is no longer an aspiration. It has been fully installed as your default state of being. Your old life is not over. It was merely the simulation you ran in preparation for this moment. Your true life, the life of a sovereign creator being, has now officially begun. Welcome home.